My YouTube Shorts channel has gotten over 50 million views and has earned thousands of dollars. In this video, I'm going to tell you everything that I've learned so far and share the exact strategy I would use if I was going to start on YouTube Shorts today. I will also be showing you exactly how much money my channel has earned so far, so you can get a clear picture and a game plan for your own YouTube Shorts channel. Lesson 1. The very first and most important thing that I want to point out is that if you're planning to start a YouTube Shorts channel and later convert it into a long form content channel, or just start posting long form content in general, please don't waste your time. I posted a video on this a couple weeks ago and the response was overwhelming for how many people felt the same way. And I tried this on my own channel, and as you can see, my long form content performed terribly compared to my shorts. This is because people who watch YouTube Shorts have shorter attention spans and won't engage with your long form content. Although I haven't found anyone else who really talks about this issue on YouTube, there were thousands of people in the comments who also learned this concept the hard way and came to the same conclusion. While YouTube Shorts channels are much easier to grow, YouTube Shorts subscribers are significantly less valuable than long form content subscribers. In fact, I would go as far to say that having 1 million YouTube Shorts subscribers is basically the equivalent to having 10,000 long form subscribers. But hey, that's just my personal take. Lesson 2. Once we've committed to growing a YouTube Shorts channel, we need to conduct market research to ensure that we're selecting a niche with genuine viewer interest. If I was starting over today, I would spend about an hour really delving into trending content to identify what is currently going viral. As always, try to find a topic that you genuinely enjoy, otherwise you might risk getting bored or losing motivation. In my case, I saw a huge surge in viral content related to health, specifically from Andrew Huberman. If you're unfamiliar, he's a professor at Stanford and holds the top position in most health podcasts. He's also amassed a following of millions of people across different social media platforms, and since I was on my own health journey at the time, it really seemed like a good fit since it wasn't something I was going to get bored of quickly. Lesson 3. Now let's talk about content creation. To maximize your growth on YouTube Shorts, understanding the current algorithm is crucial. Forget likes and comments, focus solely on one key metric: average view duration. AVD measures the time that the average viewer spends watching your video. Your primary goal as a YouTube Shorts creator is to craft content that captivates your audience from start to finish. Look, after analyzing thousands of YouTube Shorts, I've identified two critical factors for success: AVD and video length. Check out this graph that correlates video length with video views. Videos that had under 10 seconds average around 77,000 views, while those above 50 seconds garner an average of 1.7 million views. So for you as a creator, clearly those longer videos tend to generate more views. But remember, video length alone isn't enough. AVD is equally vital, because even a 55-second video is meaningless if viewers only tune in for like 5 seconds. The longer that someone watches your video, the more the YouTube Shorts algorithm promotes your content, leading to an increase in views, subscribers, and revenue, which is obviously what we're all chasing. And if you need more proof, let's examine some real-life stats from my own channel. Take, for instance, a video with over 5 million views. This has earned over $360 and more than 4,000 new subscribers. The 34-second video got an AVD of 33 seconds, which means that viewers stuck around for around 98% of the total video. But how did I make this happen? A lot of you guys ask how it's possible to monetize if it's from a podcast or not my own original content. And I see a lot of YouTube Shorts channel owners get denied monetization when they repost podcast clips. So what makes mine different? Well, it's really simple actually. If you notice, we speed up the videos slightly, we add non-copyright background music, we add jump cuts between the sentences, and we add captions and sound effects to the videos. When you do this well enough and actually transform the original content, you aren't violating YouTube's monetization guidelines and you won't get denied for monetization when you apply. Lesson 4. Begin sharing your content and analyze what resonates with your audience. Again, use frequent jump cuts to maintain viewer engagement, ensuring that there are no dull, silent moments. No matter what platform you're using, short-form content should always be dynamic and captivating throughout the entire video. That way, you'll leave viewers inclined to rewatch for a better understanding. Now, let's take a look into my own analytics and see what actually works. As you can see, I got this channel monetized just 60 days after starting it, and this was our first initial spike of real views. During this time, we were making around $40 a day, and I thought that we were on to hit the big leagues, but reality hit me pretty hard. I tried experimenting with a couple different content styles that led to these sporadic viral moments and then struggles. Recently though, we've cracked the code by doubling down on what really works. The key ingredient is to identify clips that closely resemble the previously successful ones, so similar topics, similar styles, and similar lengths, because this strategy has by far yielded the most significant surge in success.
Nice.
As with most platforms, the lesson here is to really capitalize on proven successes rather than attempting to reinvent the wheel every time. It took me a long time to understand this, and I wish someone had really nailed this in my head earlier. Lesson 6. We're gonna start sharing these videos on YouTube. But don't worry, if you're not keen on spending 15 minutes daily on this process, you can actually streamline it by dedicating a block of time to create 30 videos in one go. This way, you can schedule your content for the entire month, letting it run on autopilot. This approach is particularly beneficial for those like me who have limited time to devote to one channel. However, you should keep in mind that the more time you invest in understanding what works and what doesn't, the better your results will ultimately end up being. If you're really thin on time, you can even hire a contractor or partner with someone who can run the channel for you. And this is one of the ways that I've been able to build multiple accounts across different platforms at the same time. I try to steer the ship in the direction while the rest of my team does a lot of the busy work. Lesson 7. Now we need to monetize this thing. One thing that I wish I knew when I started on YouTube Shorts was that CPM really doesn't matter. I opted for the health optimization niche with the goal of having some super high CPM because I figured that people who were interested in learning more about their health would also be interested in spending money on it. But when I started this channel, YouTube's payment structure for shorts was still pretty unclear. But I had no idea that CPM would essentially be irrelevant for YouTube Shorts. Whether your content revolves around real estate or lighthearted memes, everyone receives just about the same payment per view. So what does that mean for you? Well, if I had been aware of this from the start, then I wouldn't have chosen such a specific niche like health optimization. Instead, I actually would have opted for a shorts channel that just featured some of the most viral content on the internet. That way, I could have gotten more views and consequently increased my own revenue. I also hope that YouTube really figures it out and starts helping these YouTube Shorts channels that have gained millions of subscribers over the last few years, so that if they decide to start posting long-form content, that they'll actually get a decent amount of views instead of being kind of roadblocked like the way it is right now. And to be honest, I am fairly confident that that will eventually happen. It's not really in YouTube's best interest to not help these channels get views and kind of retain the audiences that they've built with long-form content. It's a win-win for YouTube because they'll be making that ad revenue too, so I'm not sure why they haven't prioritized kind of figuring that out yet, but hey, that's just my personal take again. For the rest of this video, I'm just going to show you some of the behind the scenes, under the hood stats in my own analytics, but with all of the stuff that I've shared in mind, you're probably asking yourself, is YouTube Shorts really worth it? And I think that the answer is that it depends. It depends on your own financial situation, it depends on how much free time you have, and it depends on how much short form video creativity you have. If you do it right and with the right information, which again is kind of the goal of this video, then of course it can definitely be profitable. But in full transparency, it's probably not enough for most people to really change their lives drastically with the current monetization structure. I think that an important thing to keep in mind is the rise of TikTok and Instagram Reels. In my opinion, the sky is really the limit on where short form content goes. YouTube Shorts are going to continue to evolve, which is really the reason that I continue to have some skin in the game. The goal of this video was really to share everything that I know, but if you feel like I'm missing anything that you want to know more about this channel specifically, feel free to ask me in the comments below, and I promise to try to get back to everyone as soon as possible. And if you already have your own YouTube Shorts channel, please drop it below and I'll do a quick audit and review of it, and we can all help each other grow. Let me know what video topics you guys want to see more of in the future, and as always, thanks for watching.